Some of the most important moments of human life happen in seconds nobody plans for. A humiliating mistake, a burst of anger, a broken object, an embarrassing silence, a message written emotionally at midnight. And strangely, those moments often reveal more about a person's character than years of comfort ever could. Because anyone can appear wise when nothing goes wrong. But awkward situations expose who can remain calm, who can protect another person's dignity, and who allows emotion to become destruction. Abraham Lincoln and the famous angry letter he never sent. When anger overtook him, Abraham Lincoln had an unusual habit. He wrote letters, long letters, sharp letters, letters overflowing with disappointments, frustration, and criticism. He poured every emotion onto the page exactly as he felt it. Then he folded the letters, set them aside, and waited. Many were never sent. One of the most famous was written during the American Civil War after a general made costly mistakes in battle. Lincoln was furious. The unfinished letter was severe, humiliating, merciless in its criticism. Yet in the end, he chose silence. The letter remained unsent. Why? Because Lincoln understood something many of us realize only after damage has already been done. Sad, hey? Strong emotion creates temporary certainty. In anger, human beings feel completely right, completely justified, completely convinced their action is necessary. But time has a strange way of softening certainty. What feels wise at midnight often feels reckless by morning. And countless relationships have been destroyed not by hatred, but by one emotional message sent too quickly. One uncontrolled sentence, one impulsive reaction. One moment a person later wished they could take back forever. Now the question is, how many friendships, marriages, families, and careers might still survive today if people simply waited one night before sending the words they wrote in anger? Something to ponder on. The Professor and the Broken Teacup. A respected university professor once hosted students at his home. During dinner, one nervous student accidentally dropped an expensive teacup and shattered it across the floor. The room froze. Everyone expected anger. The student's hands trembled. But the professor calmly continued pouring tea and said, "Good. Now you will never again believe cups matter more than people." Decades later, the student still remembered the moment. Not because the broken teacup, but because kindness during awkward situations feels almost shocking in a world addicted to blame. Many readers know the opposite experience. The teacher who humiliates, the boss who explodes, the relatives who makes embarrassment unforgettable. That is why calmness in uncomfortable moments leaves such a deep mark on human memory. On the whole, life does not only test human intelligence, it tests emotional discipline. Because a person may possess knowledge, talent, power, or success, yet still destroy relationships through uncontrolled reactions, careless words, or public humiliation. Again and again, history and ordinary life teach the same lesson. The strongest people are not those who always wins arguments, raise their voices, or prove themselves right. The strongest people are often the ones who can pause, remain calm, protect another person's dignity, and refuse to let temporary emotions create permanent damage. A broken cup can be replaced. Angry message can be deleted. But words created in moments of humiliation often remain in human memory for years. That is why wisdom is not merely knowing what to say. It is knowing when silence, patience, and kindness are far more powerful than reaction. See you in the next video. Cheers.